What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it again. And if you don't know by now, I'm Chris.
And I'm Alicia.
What up?
Hopefully the audio's coming in.
Yep, it's coming in.
Okay,
All
good.
right,
We're not
awesome.
sticking
We're not sitting here just talking and y'all not hearing us. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
like we did the last time.
All right. So what's going on, everybody? This is Twin Flames Unite, and we are at it today. Is Transformation Tuesday, so we just want to come in and hit y'all real quick with some information on how to transform yourself.
Yes.
And one of those ways of transforming yourself is through your thoughts.
Yep, through your thoughts. And we're just gonna open up with a beautiful poem. Well, I wouldn't say it's a poem per se, but it's an excerpt from the book. It's called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And so just to bring some positivity your way, because we know that the world is not what it appears to be, right? And it's pretty different. It looks different. Outside looks really different.
Very different.
Okay, it feels different. It's super different. We had a session with a young lady today, and she is just appalled by how much fear, is
It's
around
just
her.
pumped out.
And she's like, everyone is in fear. Everywhere she goes, everybody is in fear. So just want to bring some positivity your way today, being that we know what the atmosphere feels like right now.
Yes.
Every time you turn around, somebody's trying to swab your behind, swabbing from front to back right now. So we understand how things are.
Yeah.
So yeah, on a positive note.
Go ahead. My mind, I'm gonna stay focused. Let's go.
On a positive note, so I'm just going to read this small excerpt, and this one is good. So it says here, and thinking, are we glitching? Are we skipping?
No, we good.
Okay.
We good.
So just keep this in mind, okay? Throughout the day when you're having thoughts, keep this in mind, right? So it says here, a man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weeds, seeds will fall therein, and will continue to produce after its own kind. This is by James Allen from the book As a Man Thinketh. And if you guys have not read that book or even listened to it, it's free on YouTube. Like, if you don't want to pay for the copy, it is definitely, if you type in As a Man Thinketh on YouTube, the audio version will come up and you can just listen to it. It's a really good book to listen to while you sleep, because it does help you to reprogram that subconscious. It helps you to have a more positive outlook on life, because when you really think about what thoughts and how thoughts create your life, you want to have thoughts that's empowering and not disempowering. So yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, and that's one of the things to really get the ball up and rolling is changing those thoughts. We made a post earlier today on Instagram where you can change your whole world just by a thought. Just for example, was your thoughts are also tied to how you perceive certain things. Okay? So if you know of the analogy about the two guys on the bus, one is sitting on the right side of the bus, which is looking towards the outside of a beautiful landscape looking over a mountain, versus the other gentleman who is sitting on the other side of the bus, and all he sees is the mountain. He sees gravel. He sees dirt. It looks gloomy, and it's not something to really pay attention to. So you have to understand that the way we perceive our environment really reflects how we act towards things. Okay? And so with that in mind, you definitely have to watch what is being put in front of you. Okay? Because sometimes things are actually put in front of your face to manipulate you into thinking a certain way or to feel a certain way. But this takes some time to actually do some self-reflection and actually go inward, and maybe cutting off the TV, maybe putting down social media, hell, maybe even turning off YouTube.
Right. And, you know, if you want to throw the television out the window, you know, however you feel like, you know, whatever you feel is best for you. Just getting rid of the television altogether. What's up, Charlotte? What's up, family?
Yeah, what's up? What's
What's
up?
up? What's up?
Just going in, just with a little bit of stuff on. Gosh, it's so much that we want to go into, but we're gonna stay on this topic.
Yeah, this is a short video. We're really trying to do some really short motivational videos. Today is Transformation Tuesday, and so we're just coming in to remind you guys to stay positive, stay growing, stay transforming. We the transformers in this piece right now. Transformers
more than meets the eye.
More than meets the eye. There you go. So continue on your journey. Just know that sometimes things might appear to be difficult. And again, the world does not look the same.
Yes.
It really does not at all. It's completely different. Right now, you need to have exemptions to really breathe. So it's pretty different. We never thought that we would be living in the Lorax. We didn't see that coming. It hit us real quick, real fast. But stay positive. Okay? Watch your thoughts, because your thoughts create your reality. Literally, you are a sum of your thoughts.
Pretty much.
Before you can make a decision, you need to have thoughts. So whatever you're experiencing right now, however you're living, the people that's in your life, it's a result of your thoughts. That's how powerful your thoughts are. So you just have to be very mindful of what you're thinking.
Yeah, and just a side note, if you're not thinking and you're just acting, that's a whole nother situation that you need to take a look into. So believe me, quite a few. Now this may be preaching to the choir, because a lot of us are already aware of what's going on and what's been going on in our lives and what has led us up to this point. But at some point along the journey,
know what happened?
At some point that was going along the journey, we were on autopilot. I know for sure I was on autopilot. So you definitely have to take a step back and think what's really going on. Oh, she got her monotonics.
That's what's up, baby girl. That's what's up. She got, ooh. So I already know you cultivating some good thoughts. That's what's up, Charlotte. Let's see. Charlotte is somebody who is not afraid to invest in herself.
Right. No.
Self-love. No. I'm telling you, this young lady has literally, talk about transformers.
Yeah.
She has definitely transformed and continuously invested in her dreams, in herself, in her goals, in her family. Like, she is really on it.
Yes.
Big up to Charlotte.
Yes.
Big up.
Yes. So yeah, definitely Transformation Tuesday. We want to remind you to be aware of your thoughts.
Yes.
Because your thoughts can spiral you up or they can spiral you down. Okay? So you have to think about that, because if you are working on creating the world that you want to live in, me personally, we don't know about you, but us personally, we want to be in a happy state.
Right.
Okay? And in order to be in that happy state, there are, like my baby was talking about, there are a series of thoughts that come along with a series of actions that lead us into our end result, or just a result for that situation. So if you have thoughts that are conflicting, then it's going to throw you off.
It's going to throw you off. And just think of it like this, real simple. If you have thoughts which you consider to be positive thoughts, and you have the negative thoughts, it's going to cancel each other out.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we always know that a negative and a positive, and you're always going to get a negative. So you're not going to get the results that you're looking for.
No.
Right? So you just have to be mindful of your thoughts.
Yes.
Be very mindful. Be very aware of what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yes. Be aware of what you're thinking. Now, the other thing that comes into this is that you have to be in the present moment. Okay, in order to catch these thoughts as they come through.
Right.
Because they will run wild like a greasy pig or something like that, you know, or like a naked, or no, better yet, if you don't watch your thoughts, they're going to be like your baby that's running around without the diaper and you can't catch it.
Oh, that's messy.
Okay.
That's real messy.
Y'all, for the parents in the room, y'all know what we're talking about. So you have to be present in the moment so that you can catch those thoughts before they get away from you, so that they don't send out that order to the universe that you want something that you really don't want.
Exactly. But again, this was going to be a short video. Just going to remind you of the classes that we, and the webinars that we're going to have. They want to remind of the classes, the dates.
All right.
I don't remember the dates.
Well, first off, for our Royal Twin Flames, we do have our first meeting coming up this month for February.
Yeah.
And on this particular Royal Twin Flames meeting, it is going to be very special because for our Royal Twin Flames, they are going to get a sneak peek into what we are going to be discussing on March the 13th.
Yeah, I'm excited.
In regards to exiting the matrix. And when it comes to exiting the matrix, we have found some information that can help us in this current life that we're in right now while we're here on this plane. And then we have instructions on as far as what to do once we get out of these vessels and move on to the next plane. So for our Royal Twin Flames, we're going to be dropping some very detailed information come Saturday. So make sure you have some notes, Royal Twin Flames.
Come join us.
Yes, and this is a part of our normal meetings. It's just that there are just some things that we cannot say on YouTube, but we can really be open and raw and uncut for our Royal Twin Flames. So if you are interested in being a part of those Royal Twin Flame meetings, definitely become a part of the Royal Twin Flame family. Only thing you have to do is exit out of live chat just for a moment, click on that join button, and then boom, you're a part of the Royal Twin Flame family.
That's it. And you have access to a lot of other videos that's not open to the public. You do get discounts if you wanted to book a session with us. And we meet twice a month, just pretty much to talk about anything. But this particular weekend that's coming up, we're going to be talking about something specific, something that's important.
All right. And victory of love, you know, that is an awesome question that you just put in, and we can dive into that real quickly. The question is, does one bad thought block out multiple good ones? And to answer that question, energy goes where, focus goes where energy flows, or is that the way around? Which way
attention goes where energy flows.
Yes.
Or energy goes where attention
energy flows where energy.
Hold on.
Okay. Gosh, why am I getting tongue-tied with this? Okay.
Hold on.
But to answer your question, whatever you put in the most focus and intent towards, that is what is going to come to pass.
There you go.
Okay? So, yes, every now and again we have those bad thoughts that we like, oh, man, forget it. I ain't doing this. These people can help themselves.
Right.
But then you have the other thoughts that come in and that can override it. So just know that wherever the majority of your attention or your focus, or more importantly, your intention is going, that is what is going to manifest 9 times out of 10.
Right. Energy goes where attention flows. That's it. Energy goes where attention flows.
What you grow, what you water grows weeds out of the bad thoughts.
Okay. You can grow anything.
Yeah.
So it's really, we are the gardener. of our minds. So we decide what we're growing. We decide what type of seeds that we are planting. And if we decide that we don't want to plant any seeds, it could just be a whole bunch of weeds. But just know it's going to continuously produce after its own kind. So weeds, you really can't do much with weeds, right? When you have a garden, and they can even eat up some of your crops. But you can plant cabbages, you can plant carrots, you can plant onions, you can plant. But again, it's the mind. We can literally plant anything that we choose of our choosing. But it's just that we do have to be mindful
of what we're planting.
Or who we allow to plant, and what we allow them to plant also, because other entities, other people can plant in our minds if we're not aware that we are the gardener. Okay?
Yes. So there are multiple different ways to plant, and it's kind of in order to, like, there's so much to this world, y'all. This please forgive us because we've been going through a hell of a downloads for the past few days. But when it comes to thoughts, you also have to be very aware of the environment that you're in and understanding how your vessel works, because not only does your vessel take in thoughts or images or suggestions just through words and visualization, they also come through in frequencies. Okay? So just because you can't see it with your naked eye or hear it with your ears doesn't mean that it's not making an influence on how you think and how you act. So it would behoove you to be aware of how your thoughts are influenced, how your emotions are influenced, and then also make sure that you are in the present moment so that you can catch these thoughts as they come, and then also be mindful of, is this thought mine?
And just be, but you do have to be present, and also these things, it takes time, and we're gonna lead and leave with this one last excerpt from the book As a Man Thinketh from Alan James. And again, his book is free on YouTube if you want to listen to it, or if you want to buy it just to keep it with you. That is a very, very, very good book.
Must have.
It's a must have. I think it's everybody should have that book. Really. This one says here, you can't create a beautiful garden from scratch in one day. That is. So, because again, the same day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you're going to enjoy, the fruits from that seed, right? So you can't create a beautiful garden from scratch in one day. Keep that in mind. It takes time and daily maintenance. Okay? So too does a beautiful mind. Right? So when you're in practice, when you're doing your cultivation, just have patience with yourself and know that things in nature, that is long lasting, longevity takes time. Right?
Yep. So we just want to come in and remind you all to stay positive.
Yes.
Because once again, wherever you send the most of your attention to, whatever you send your most strongest emotional feelings towards the intention, that is what is going to come to pass.
That's what's going to grow. So continue to cultivate your mind. You are the author. You are the one that gets to say what type of seeds is planted in this garden. You just have to monitor your thoughts.
You are the guardian of your mind, of your ears, of your eyes, of your nose, your mouth, and also, we're going to leave that one alone.
Oh my God. What's up, honeydew? Ammo 888. Welcome.
Yes.
Very welcome. Your mind, mental strength is something you have to work on daily. You have to build it just like any other thing. Yes, exactly. It's daily. It's something that you work on every day, just like you have a garden. You don't just plant the seeds and just disappear and be like, well, all right, I planted seeds. Good luck. No, you have to cultivate that garden. You want to watch that garden grow. You want to water that garden. So you treat your mind like if it's a garden, and you be very mindful of what type of seeds that you plant there.
Yes.
So that way you be focused on the thoughts that you really, let in, because you can think of thoughts like thoughts are like roads, and you get to decide what road that you want to travel on.
Yes.
So when you start realizing that your thoughts are not you, then you really empower yourself to decide what seeds that you want to plant and cultivate in your mind. When you treat thoughts like seeds, there you go, like seeds, you get to pick. Okay, I like this one, put that in my garden. Like this one, put that in my garden. Right? So just keep in mind that you're not your thoughts. We are not our thoughts.
Yes.
At all.
Yes. Victory or love, that is an interesting question that you asked. Does the waning moon cycle affect the potency of thoughts you have? I'm going to autocorrect that for you. Okay. Now, in thinking about the moon, you have to understand what element is mostly affected by the moon. Now, the element that is mostly affected by the moon is water.
Boom.
Now, when you're talking about water, you're talking about emotions.
Boom.
Okay, not so much the thoughts, because the thoughts are air. Okay, that's air. So when you think of thoughts, that's air. But the moon is water. And when you think about water, it's talking about emotions.
That's right.
So if you haven't been able to really conquer your emotions, which I mean by not letting your emotions sway you to the left or to the right, up or down, then if you're not in control of your emotions, then yes, the moon can really f you up.
It can do some stuff.
It can do some damage.
It literally brings babies. It ushers in. It's like a portal. It brings life here.
Yes.
The tide is going in and out with that, cycles, women's cycles, so it's a pretty powerful thing,
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, because for a Piscean, with me
gosh.
being a water sign, I have to be very aware on full moons.
Super aware.
Super aware, because for a while, it was really showing my male PMS.
You didn't even realize it.
I didn't even, y'all, I promise, I swear for God.
Yeah.
I did not know how much the moon was affecting me. But once I realized what was going on, I keep track of the moon cycles so that I can brace myself. And in that way, I can be super present and be aware of my thoughts so that I don't get swayed as much whenever any type of emotion arises.
Exactly. And then you can just utilize, after a while, you realize that your thoughts, these things are tools, literally tools. Like our emotions, the energies that's in motions, it's a tool. It's a tool to let you know where you're at.
Yep.
Right? So once you realize where you're at, then you can decide, how you're going to move forward or not. Because when you're not aware, you go this way, you go that way, you everywhere, because you're not realizing where you're at.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Well, yeah, this was not going to be a long video, guys.
No.
Again, we just wanted to come in here and remind you of the classes that we're going to be having on February the 6th of Twin Flames, the Royal Twin Flames. And ourselves, we're going to get together. We're going to have a blast. March 13th, we're going to be having a webinar, how to exit this matrix successfully. But
actually, even sooner than that, for our lovebirds,
right? I almost forgot about that
in the area, we are having a class about how to attract your perfect mate on February the 14th around noon. Okay, the information for the classes, the class is available on our website right now, so you can go ahead and book your seat today. If you go to the community board, you'll actually see that there is a discount code to give you 40% off of that class about how to attract the perfect mate. So that class will be held on February the 14th at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be diving into all the things that you will need to do to get yourself ready and the things that you can do to attract the perfect mate.
Precisely.
Yes. So definitely join us on February the 14th. All this information is available on the website, and the information is scrolling up along the bottom.
Yep.
And then also you can follow us on our Instagram page, where we're going to be posting things quite regularly for this class as well as the Exiting the Matrix class. So those are our two major classes that are going on right now. And if you ever want to have a sneak peek into what's going on in any one of those classes, become a Royal Twin Flame.
Yes.
Because on those Royal Twin Flame meetings, we will be discussing some of those things that are talked about in these webinars. All right? Awesome. So that's pretty much it, y'all. We just wanted to come in, shed some light to you all, let you know to be aware of your thoughts so that you can be the controller and creator of your destiny.
Yes, because you are the gardener of your mind. Be careful what seeds you plant there. Okay? And so that's it, guys. We love you. We're going to love you and leave you. You guys have a great, it's Tuesday. Again, it's Transformation Tuesday.
Yes. So we love y'all so much.
Yes, guys. Peace.
Peace.